This is grade A, 100% pure Colombian cocaine, ladies and gentlemen, disco.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft MMO server setup. When we left off, we'd gotten Spigot up and running. In between then and today, we went through and built the entire lobby and server setup for Spigot with bungee cord. I've since taken that instance completely down because I wanted to basically work this next episode in setting up the utilizing Docker for load balancing. What we've got going on already is I've already got the Docker loaded onto my server, and we are basically launching the very first instance of this Docker container with MineCraft up and running. We're going to be utilizing it basically as the base default build and be building up from there. This part, the Docker part of setting this up, is going to be a few videos, just because there is so much that goes into building a Docker system with different Minecraft servers running in each one of those. The big thing we're going to start off with is the Docker file here, Docker file. So I've got this is Docker file. Basically, it is everything that is needed to known that Docker needs to know for setting up a Minecraft server. Essentially, the basics. We're going to be using a precompiled Minecraft instance. For this, we may go ahead later on down the road and build our own version, our own image of this Minecraft server setup. We're definitely going to be configuring it and basing it off of this one, though. So what we've got here from first line, the from ITZG Minecraft server, that's the instance in Docker that we're going to be utilizing. And I'm going to go ahead and bring this up. Docker search Minecraft. And you can go through and search for multiple Minecraft configurations. This very first one, the docker.io ITZG right here, this is the one that we're using. It's the most highest rated one. Very selectable version that goes along with it as well, all the way up to 1.12.1, so that we can utilize everything that we want to utilize with that. To install Docker on CentOS, it's just the yum install docker.io. It'll go through, it'll ask to install dependencies if there are any that need to be installed, and then basically from that point, you can type in Docker version and it'll tell you, hey, this is the version that's going on with Docker. And then, so back to the Docker file. So the from, we're going to be using the ITZG Minecraft server as the main instance. The maintainer is basically who's setting this up. It's me, the Andihv, Andy, and my email address. Need to add that. Then we're getting into the environment variables. The very first thing that we need to do before we can even launch the instance of the Minecraft server is set the end user license agreement to true. That is number one for any Minecraft server, period. Now we're going to be establishing a 1.12.1 version of Minecraft. We're going to set that server into an adventure mode. We're going to assign the message of the day to welcome to our Minecraft server, just very basic. PvP is getting turned off. It's going to be a peaceful difficulty. I basically want to set this up and build this as a lobby for us. So this is what we're setting everything out on. The level type is just going to be a flat world. I may actually turn it to a void world. Let's go ahead and turn that to a void world. I'm going to go ahead and OP myself, and Java variables for launching it. The maximum amount of memory that I want to allocate to Java is going to be 1 gig for the lobby, and then the smallest amount is just a half a gig. I've got plenty still left over to do some other instances on the server with that. And then the next line here, expose. We're going to be exposing the port 25565. It's the basic default server port for MineCraft. We're just going to leave it as the default for now. You're going to write that file and quit it, and then at that point you run the Docker build. So it's going to be a line 1104 here. Docker build, and I'm calling it -t MineCraft. And then we're going to put the latest tag on there, and then it's just going to look in the current directory, which is what this period right here is for that Docker file. So when you run that Docker file, it's going to look a lot like this right here, actually. It's going to go through right here. So Docker build -t MineCraft latest. It's going to go through. It's going to build everything else. It's going to download everything it needs to download to build it. It's going to go through, set all the environment variables, and give you basically a server to set up. Move that file there. So basically at this point, I can type in the, so we did the build. So the next thing that we can do would be the run command. I want the correct run command. I've been having some problems lately. While I was testing all of this out, trying to mount the data directory, we're actually going to give that a shot too. We're going to try this in here. Mounting the data, which is the root file structure for the container, to the MineCraft server folder that's going to be created whenever I run this right here. So copy and highlight and right click does that, and I'm going to remove user here. Prior to doing the recording, I adjusted my users on my server and I made a MineCraft user and set that user ID to 1000 because that is the required for this configuration for the start script. That is the required user ID. And okay. So I'm going to go ahead and execute this command, and it should launch without any problems. We can verify that it launched just like this. The problem I'd been having was the status is restarting 1 second ago, and I'm pretty sure this is because I'm trying to mount this file directory right here, this file structure. So yeah, we're stuck in a loop there. So what I can do is, I gotta remember what the command is. I got it right here. Docker logs, tail. So I'm going to execute Docker command logs. I'm going to tail the last 50 of them, so it's going to give me the very last 50. I'm going to follow it. Yep, this is the error that I was getting here. So permission denied, permission denied. So I'm going to go ahead and kill live. MineCraft. So Docker kill live, that stops the instance, live instance that we did an executive run on. That whole run build, this guy right here. So doing this kills live, which is that right there. We named it live, that's what it's killing. And then the Docker RMI MineCraft. So if you look at your images, Docker images, this right here, that is the image that I was trying to remove. RMI is remove images, but it always pops up. And basically what I was doing this for was just to get this right here, container, and then the hexadecimal variant or ID for that container, so that I could remove it. So Docker RM removes that container. So now I can basically, I can do that, and it does that there. And we can re-execute that build. Where'd that build command go? This is what is great about Linux. I can look up the history of the last stuff that I executed. So, Docker build, where are you at? There you are. We'll go ahead and rebuild the Docker container setup, the images, the container itself. And it's going to go through and it's going to set all this up. So right here, it's pulling that image, setting the maintainer as me. We're just going to constantly go down every single one of those lines in the Docker file. And word vomit, hello, come on. And it's going to go ahead and set the environment so that we've got a good server set up and running. Now, this is basically the very basic first step that we're doing to set up a MineCraft MMO server utilizing Docker. Once we're done with this, I'm going to have, basically the whole layout's going to be is we're going to have the main server here itself, and it could be multiple servers. And the main server is going to house the main lobbies, however many that are necessary. We're going to launch just one initially, but we can write the scripts to say, hey, when you reach this many people in a lobby, open another Docker container with the lobby parameters and run that. And then, you can do that for basically everything. And then, we're going to have a database container, and that's going to be what's going to house all the information that's going to talk from one container to another, to another, and pass all that information back and forth. And that's going to be the main setup for that. And we're going to have each mini game set up in its own little container. So basically, we're going to have a stack of, infinite number of possibilities of mini game servers. Whether it's 10 Craft Royale servers, 10 Bed War servers, whatever it may be. That's what it's going to give us, that flexibility. So that is now built. Let's go ahead and run it. I want this right here. So now we're going to run the Docker instance, and we can check to make sure that it's actually running Docker PS. And I'll say up 3 seconds, health is starting. Give it a few minutes, and it's gonna do that. And it's gonna say that all the way until it is actually ready to go. And restarting. Why are you restarting? So it's basically just building everything up here. So we may actually be pretty good in regards to this. Yep, it's up 52 seconds, it's healthy. So now we can go ahead and load up the world here, and everything should be happy in regards to that. Yep, and here we are. So we've now got a world. I assigned it to a void world, but that's not necessarily the always going to get. I think there's a specific variable that you need to set that to. But guys, here we are. We're going to go ahead and end this video right here. Just a short, sweet. This is how you build a Docker MineCraft server. I want to let you guys know that I appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to turn on notifications. That'd be fantastic. And guys, we will see you next time. Thanks.